I worked at, oh shit, I hauled lumber for some years, in North Carolina. I just worked for a lumber yard, load and haul lumber. Worked at a feed mill. I'd sometimes, haul livestock and feed, and mostly I worked in the bagging department. I was kind of like supervisor of the bagging department. Dishwashers at various restaurants. Yeah, I was a maintenance man for an apartment complex. I wish I had studied music when I was younger. But when I was young, I thought that was sissy stuff, and it's like, I just really wasn't into studying anything or singing in a choir or anything like that, Yeah, so, but, I kind of regret that now. I just wish I had studied music because I would love to be a musician now. Me and my friends would walk around, in the mountains, and just, play the drums and the banjo and another guy had a bamboo flute, Now we used to do that all the time, we just walk around in the woods. Yeah, the first job I ever had, like out of high school, other than jobs that, my family gave me, was picking tobacco, which was a thoroughly miserable business. But every other day, I would get just real violently sick, I'd just be vomiting and sweating, they get the sweats, and that just comes from a buildup of that nicotine and that gum on your skin, because it's real gummy, the tobacco, when you first pick it.
How long have you been a baker?
About 10 years. I used to do the bread here and all that too, but I like doing the same thing every day, man. I don't get too many surprises. I'm gonna have to go out and do something else shortly, just for more money and more responsibility, more education and all that. It works right now. Right now the situation, that I'm in is kind of like a child's job, Maybe it's just about all I can handle right now, I lived in Norfolk, Virginia. That's where I first started school, was in Norfolk. That sounds like, that was back when desegregation was first getting started and all that shit was going on. I went to junior high school in Maine, then I moved to Maryland. It was a military family. My dad is Navy. My family's all there. There's big time bigots about everything and everybody. As soon as I heard Jimi Hendrix, man, and I was like 17, I found a button in a store that had a picture of Jimi Hendrix on it. And I put that on my letter jacket. My dad got really mad at me. And he just like this and was just shaking me around. He tore the button off and says, "What are you doing with pictures of niggers on your fucking letter jacket? What the hell is wrong with you?" I kind of got away from that sort of attitude as far as, like ever believing anything they said anyway. I had pretty much abandoned, the military life, So I just, as soon as I got to college, I started smoking dope and drinking and stuff. Now, I never touched anything like that until I was 18. In high school, I was just mostly focused on sports and, academics and getting into Annapolis and all that. I didn't get into Annapolis, so it was just like, well, you know, liberal arts party school or whatever. Some guy come along, you know, he knew how to make speed, so we started making speed. And we started making bathtub crank and selling it just like boom, boom, boom. Because apparently we were making it pretty good. And I would use it myself, you know, to fire it up. Every now and then I dream I'm back in college, I'm never gonna, there's a test tomorrow. I'm just not gonna make it, I dream I'm just kind of laboring over it and just don't really know what to do or how I'm gonna get it done or whatever. And then I wake up, and I realize, wow, I'm not in school. That always feels good waking up. I can't imagine what it would be like to live, amongst normal people where you have, everything and, just like you're supposed to all the time. It's like, what would it be like? You wouldn't have anything to be upset about. You wouldn't have, anything to strive for. You wouldn't have, my dad used to say that to me. He used to say, if I had been well provided for, Lord knows what kind of son of a bitch I would have turned out to be.